The little seed you see here, the flaxseed, has earned a stellar reputation. Many of us, with the best of intentions, sprinkle these whole seeds onto our oatmeal or into our salads, confident we are doing our hearts, our joints, and our brains a tremendous favor. The difficult truth, however, is that for most of us, that spoonful of whole seeds is simply taking a scenic tour through our digestive system and exiting almost entirely unchanged. The vast majority of its powerful nutrients remain locked away inside a shell our bodies simply cannot break. This matters deeply because the compounds trapped inside are precisely the ones that can help us maintain cardiovascular health, soothe inflammation, and support cognitive clarity as we age. In this video, I will explain the simple science behind why this happens, show you the 10-second solution that unlocks a world of benefits, and give you 3 incredibly easy ways to incorporate this change into your daily routine, starting today. We'll also cover how to start slowly to ensure your digestion stays happy. This is a small, gentle adjustment, but one that can make a profound difference in how much good you're actually getting from this wonderful food. Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Daniel Bennett, and my work is dedicated to providing clear, science-backed health information you can trust and, more importantly, actually use in your life. Our focus here is on navigating our health with confidence and grace through our 60s, 70s, and beyond. If this kind of calm, no-nonsense health guidance is something you find valuable, I would be so pleased if you'd consider subscribing. We're building a thoughtful community here dedicated to healthy aging, and your voice and experiences shared in the comments are always a welcome part of that conversation. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. These beautiful but stubborn little seeds. The core issue lies in their protective outer coating, known as the hull. This hull is made of extremely tough, insoluble fibers. Think of it like a tiny, natural suit of armor. While this armor is brilliant for protecting the delicate oils inside the seed as it grows, it's also remarkably effective at resisting our own digestive processes. Our stomach acid and digestive enzymes, which are so skilled at breaking down proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, simply can't penetrate this lignin-rich shell. So, when you swallow whole flax seeds, they tend to pass right through the 20-plus feet of your digestive tract without ever releasing their nutritional payload. You might even have noticed this yourself, seeing the intact seeds in your stool a day or 2 later. You were right to put them in your body, but your body was unable to access the gift inside. The solution, thankfully, is incredibly simple. We just need to break that seal for our bodies. We need to grind them. When you grind flax seeds, you shatter that tough outer hull and expose the nutrient-rich interior. Suddenly, all the beneficial compounds are available for your body to absorb and use. You can buy flaxseed that is already ground, often labeled as milled flaxseed, or you can easily do it yourself at home in just a few seconds using a coffee grinder, a spice grinder, or even a high-powered blender. The difference is night and day. One is a passenger, the other is an active participant in your health. So, what exactly is the treasure we are unlocking when we grind these seeds? The most famous nutrient is a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid called alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. This is what we call an essential fatty acid. The word essential in nutrition has a very specific meaning. Our bodies cannot produce it on their own. We absolutely must get it from the food we eat. This is fundamentally important for managing inflammation. As we get older, many of us live with a state of chronic, low-grade inflammation. It's not the acute, painful inflammation you feel from a sprained ankle. It's a quiet, systemic process that can contribute to the stiffness in our joints, the hardening of our arteries, and even some of the subtle changes we notice in our cognitive function. Think of it as a constant. low hum of irritation running in the background of your body's systems. The ALA from flaxseed acts like a gentle, internal firefighter. It helps to calm this low-grade inflammatory response. Within the body, a small percentage of this ALA is converted into the other well-known omega-3s, EPA and DHA, which are famously found in fatty fish and are critical for brain and heart health. But ALA itself has its own powerful, independent anti-inflammatory duties. By helping to dial down that systemic hum of irritation, it supports the health of your entire cardiovascular system, from your blood vessels to your heart muscle. Large observational studies have suggested a strong link between higher intake of ALA and a healthier heart. It appears to help maintain the elasticity of our blood vessels, making it easier for blood to flow, which in turn can help with blood pressure regulation. It also plays a role in maintaining healthy cholesterol profiles, particularly in how our bodies manage LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol. The goal for most adults, especially over 60, is to keep that LDL number nice and low, and a consistent intake of ALA can be a valuable part of that strategy. A good daily target to aim for is 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed. This brings us to another critical component of the flaxseed, and one that requires our mindful attention. It's fiber. Ground flaxseed is a true fiber powerhouse, which is wonderful for our health, but it's also why we must introduce it into our diet thoughtfully. It contains a potent blend of 2 types of fiber, and each plays a distinct and important role. First, you have the insoluble fiber. This is the roughage you might have heard about. It doesn't dissolve in water. Instead, it acts like a broom, adding bulk to your stool and helping to sweep things along your digestive tract. This is excellent for promoting regularity and preventing constipation, which can become a more common concern as we age. Then, you have the soluble fiber. This is where a lot of the magic happens for blood sugar and cholesterol control. When soluble fiber mixes with water in your stomach and intestines, it forms a thick, gel-like substance. Imagine a soft, viscous sponge. This gel does 2 remarkable things. First, it physically slows down the digestion and absorption of the carbohydrates from your meal. This means sugar enters your bloodstream much more slowly and steadily, preventing the sharp blood sugar spikes that can be so taxing on our system and our energy levels. For anyone managing blood sugar or simply looking for more stable energy throughout the day, this is a profound benefit. Second, that gel-like substance actually binds to cholesterol and bile acids in the intestine, preventing them from being reabsorbed into the bloodstream. It effectively traps them and helps escort them out of the body. This is one of the key mechanisms by which soluble fiber helps to lower LDL cholesterol levels. However, because this fiber content is so high, jumping in with 2 or 3 tablespoons a day right from the start can be a shock to your system. The bacteria in your gut that help you digest fiber need time to adapt to the new, larger supply. If you introduce too much too quickly, these bacteria can produce excess gas, leading to uncomfortable bloating and cramping. This is why I strongly recommend a ramp-up approach. Start with just 1 level tablespoon of ground flaxseed per day for the first week. Be sure you are also drinking an adequate amount of water throughout the day, as fiber needs water to do its job properly. If, after a week, you feel perfectly comfortable, you can then increase your daily amount to 2 tablespoons. For most people, 2 tablespoons is a fantastic and sustainable daily goal that provides significant benefits without causing digestive distress. It's about working with your body, not against it. As a general safety note, if you have a history of bowel obstructions, Crohn's disease, or severe diverticulitis, it is always wise to speak with your doctor before making any significant increase to the fiber in your diet. Now, knowing the why and the how much, let's turn to the most practical part, How do we actually make this a simple, enjoyable part of our daily lives? I want to share three of my favorite, no-fuss add-ins that work for almost everyone. The first is the morning oatmeal or cereal boost. This is perhaps the most classic way to enjoy flaxseed. Whether you prefer your oatmeal hot, enjoy a bowl of overnight oats, or pour yourself some high-fiber bran cereal, simply stir in 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed after it's been prepared. Don't cook the flaxseed with the oats, as high heat can damage some of the delicate oils. Just stir it in at the end. It will blend in beautifully, adding a subtle, pleasant nutty flavor and a slightly thicker, creamier texture. The synergy here is wonderful. The soluble fiber from the flax joins forces with the beta-glucan fiber in the oats, creating a powerful combination for blood sugar stability that will keep you feeling full and energized all morning. The second method is the yogurt or smoothie swirl. This is a fantastic option, especially for those who enjoy a cool, refreshing breakfast or snack. You can blend your ground flaxseed directly into any smoothie. It acts as a natural thickener, and its flavor is usually completely masked by the fruits or vegetables. Alternatively, one of the easiest methods is to simply stir a tablespoon or two into a cup of plain Greek yogurt. The healthy fats in the yogurt can even aid in the absorption of some of the fat-soluble nutrients in the flaxseed. It creates a rich, satisfying texture and turns a simple snack into a nutritional powerhouse. If these simple tips are making sense, a quick tap on the subscribe button ensures you'll see our next video, where we'll explore simple strategies for managing blood pressure naturally. Our third add-in is what I like to call the invisible soup and stew thickener. This is a brilliant strategy for those who may not be fond of the nutty taste of flax or who want to add it to their evening meal. When you have a bowl of hot soup, chili, or a hearty stew, just before you eat it, stir in 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed. It will dissolve almost instantly, acting as a very mild, healthy thickening agent. You truly will not notice it's there in terms of flavor or texture, but your body will get all of the benefits. It's an effortless way to boost the fiber and omega-3 content of a comforting meal. These three methods, in oatmeal, in yogurt, or in soup, show just how versatile this simple food can be. It doesn't require a new recipe or a complicated preparation. It's about adding a spoonful of potent nutrition to the foods you already enjoy. Finally, we must discuss one last crucial step: how to properly store your flaxseed to protect its potency. This is not a minor detail. The very thing that makes flaxseed so healthy, its high concentration of delicate polyunsaturated fats like ALA, also makes it vulnerable. These fats can be damaged by exposure to heat, light, and oxygen. When this happens, the oil becomes oxidized, or what we commonly call rancid. Rancid oils are not just unpleasant to taste, they can actually be harmful. The process of oxidation creates free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can cause oxidative stress to the cells in your body. Consuming rancid fats can be pro-inflammatory, which completely negates the anti-inflammatory benefits we are seeking. Your investment in your health becomes counterproductive. So, proper storage is paramount. Whole flax seeds, with their protective armor intact, are very stable. You can store them in an airtight container in a cool, dark pantry for up to a year. However, the moment you grind them, that protective barrier is gone and the clock starts ticking. For ground flaxseed, whether you buy it pre-milled or grind it yourself, the rules are different and absolute. It must be protected. The best place to store it is in an opaque, airtight container in the refrigerator. In the fridge, it will stay fresh for about a month. For longer-term storage, the freezer is your best friend. In an airtight container or freezer bag, ground flaxseed will keep well for up to 6 months. I personally grind about a month's worth at a time, and keep it in a small container in my fridge for easy daily access. You can easily tell if your ground flax has gone bad. Fresh ground flax has a very mild, nutty, almost sweet aroma. If it has gone rancid, it will have a distinctly bitter, sharp, or sometimes paint-like smell. If you taste it and it's bitter, throw it away. Your senses are excellent detectors of rancidity. This is also a good moment to bust a common myth. You'll often see both brown and golden flax seeds at the store, with the golden varieties sometimes being marketed as superior and carrying a higher price tag. The simple truth is that from a nutritional standpoint, they are virtually identical. They both contain similar amounts of ALA, fiber, and lignans. The main difference is the color of the shell. So please, feel free to purchase whichever one is more affordable or accessible to you. The brown flaxseed is just as wonderfully effective. Taking these small steps, grinding the seeds, starting slowly, finding an easy way to add them in, and storing them properly, transforms flaxseed from a passive ingredient into an active, potent tool for your well-being. Making a small, intentional change like this, one that is rooted in understanding the why behind the what, is the very essence of taking wise and gentle ownership of our health as we age. It's never about demanding perfection from ourselves or adopting a punishing new regimen. It is about making quiet, consistent progress, one thoughtful spoonful at a time. You have the wisdom to listen to your body and the power to nourish it well. Every simple, healthy choice you make is a profound act of self-respect and self-care. It is a daily vote in favor of your own vitality. I would genuinely love to hear from you in the comments below. What is one simple way you enjoy adding ground flaxseed to your day? Or perhaps a way you plan to try? Sharing your ideas is a wonderful way to inspire and support others in our community who are on this same journey. If this conversation was helpful to you, please consider giving the video a like and perhaps sharing it with a friend or family member who might also find it useful. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more clear, compassionate health guidance. We are all in this together, and there is so much we can learn from one another.